Yo, guys and gals, it's Stud here, and welcome back to our second podcast. I dragged Eric back into this podcast. So, what's up, Eric? How you doing tonight or today? I'm doing all right. Why are we doing this? I said, why are we doing this? Like, remember the first podcast we did? I freaking walked out on you. Why did you bring it back? Cause I came up with some topics we need to talk about. We got one, two, one, two, three, four, five, six. We got 8 topics to talk about in this podcast. They're all gaming related except for one. So we're gonna start off by doing battle royal games. And what is your take on battle royal games, Eric? Battle royal games? I don't like Fortnite. Fortnite is stupid. It any battle royale game, cause I'm more like fast paced. Let's go. But in battle royal modes, you gotta go find the other people and shoot them. Sometimes you'll die, and then you gotta start over, jump it, and do a match. Like, I get the concept of battle royale games, but they can be a tad boring. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I barely touch Fortnite for myself. I don't even play PUBG. I don't even play H1Z1. And then Black Ops 4's got a battle royale mode called Blackout, I believe. I didn't get a chance to play the beta. Have you? Nah, I was too busy messing around with somebody, and I would keep that as a hush hush. You don't need to know. The people don't need to know about that stuff. Oh, really? All right. Well, we'll drop it at that. So, battle royale games, not a big fan. You a big fan? Hell no. Battle royale games are like a poor man's cereal. It's crap. I don't like battle royale games. They're freaking boring as hell. I don't see the point in playing it, making YouTube videos on it. I mean, it would make a good rage quit video, I'll tell you that. But other than that, it's not worth playing those types of games. Alright, we're going to move on to the next thing. How do you feel about that hurricane over there on the East Coast? Yeah, it's pretty devastating. I'm glad we don't live in a place that's got that, because I heard the East Coast, like North Carolina even, or like basically underwater and shit. So it's like, did we just lose a state? I feel for those people who are out there, but man, that sucks. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, these hurricanes, man, they come in spurts, and it's like, man. And then I was reading earlier on a news site that that hurricane produced, I think, a few tornadoes in West Virginia and Virginia as well. So, those out there on the East Coast, you are in our prayers. Good luck out there and surviving, and we have you in our thoughts. Anything else you want to add? No, I'm good. I'm just glad we're not in that type of situation, because I have no idea what I would do, because man, we have this gaming set up, and we don't want to lose it and all that crap, and I feel for the people that are over there. Stay safe. We have you in our prayers. All right, so next topic we're going to talk about, we have Telltale's The Walking Dead episode 4 season 2 trailer dropped. I think a couple days ago prior to this video that we're doing. What do you think of that trailer there, Eric? It's freaking amazing. We get to see a return. Spoilers, if you haven't seen the trailer, I'll link it down below. We'll link it down below in the description. Season 1 character does return, and I think her name is Lily. And basically, from what we've seen in the trailer, is that everybody's talking to Clementine, saying you're gonna die the same way Lee did, because he was taking care of you, and that'll happen to Clem. That's what they're saying, that's gonna happen to Clem if you keep continuing with AJ. But we only got like a minute trailer, so the episode releases, what is it, the 25th? Yeah, it does release the 25th. I don't plan on playing through the games. Like, I was thinking about playing through. It might still happen. I don't know. Or I'll have Eric go through it. I haven't decided on how I want to do this. Go through every single Telltale's Walking Dead from season 1 to 4 and just play it through. But I think of it more that other people play it and watch it. I feel like it's more of a watching type game than playing it, in my opinion. What do you think on that, Eric? Yeah, I agree with you on that. Because you could almost go to any type of YouTuber that plays Telltale The Walking Dead. You can see what they choose, and you can go to another YouTuber and see what they choose, so it gives you an idea how the game works. It's more entertaining that way than for me to pick the decisions, because I would probably always pick the wrong decisions. But I can't wait to see what they got in store for us for this episode, season 4, episode 2. Well, the final season of The Walking Dead. I can't wait till the 25th of September to see what they got going on that. All right. What is your take about Sony retiring the PS2? Apparently the best console that the world has seen. It's pretty devastating because you had a lot of good games that came out on the PS2. It's a legend, no doubt. Like, I'm pissed about it, but at the same time, it's 2018 now, and they can't keep doing services for it. They're focusing more PS3, PS2. They're not gonna have their consoles fixed. You probably cannot get a PS2 anymore. 18 years it's been around. It's insane that there's no more service for it. Yeah, it's pretty devastating. Like, the PS2's been around a long time. It had a big collection of games on the PS2. Most of the Tony Hawk series was on the PS2. Now, if they ever did a reboot of the Tony Hawk series, oh man, that'd be epic. So they will do last minute repairs, but I think that's over with. So this console is pretty much done. I wonder how long it'll take for the PS3 to get done. Who knows? But it's pretty sad to see that get retired. But it's 18 years. This has been a long expansion. I mean, you can still probably play these games. They have ported some PS2 games onto the PS4, so you can still play some of those games. So that's pretty good. I know, right? I wish I could play my PS2 hook up, but I don't even know if I can record it off of a capture card or not. Probably not, but it's pretty devastating. So the next topic we are going to talk about is, why is it you can't play or buy a base set $60 title no more? Well, the reason being is plain and simple. They take out content so they can get your money and make you bang for your buck. So they want you to pre-order games in order to get the full game. So you're talking $120. Because you get the base set game, a lot of the content is cut out. Which is a bummer, because to me, $60 should be enough. Let's say 1 million people bought your game. $60, boom, you're done. Like, it's the best game in the world. You put the whole game in there, and it's good to go. What's your take on that? You know, I call it bullshit. Because we have, you and I, sorry. You and I, Thunder, have said it best ourselves. We have not bought a single $60 title in a while. I think the last $60 title we bought was back on the PS2, PS3. My take on that is I call bullshit on that. What it is trying to get more money from you so you can spend $100 on a game to get all the content. A lot of people can't do that from time to time. Times are hard enough, and they gotta increase to where you gotta get the full price of the game, which I call bullshit on that, because it's hard to live off of. And to take away the $60 base set game, you're taking a like, for instance, kids growing up, their parents are poor. They barely have enough to put clothes on the back and put food on the table, and the kid likes to game. The only way he's getting that game is if he rents it for a couple days. There's no way he's buying the whole game, and let alone finish it. So I feel for not being $60 titles anymore that you can buy and have a complete game. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Eric. But at the same time, though, companies do that just because they need to survive. And the reason they do that is because, like you said before, they want to pull more money out of your wallet. So you would go for the collector's editions or go for the digital deluxe edition. So you have the DLC, you have the season pass or battle pass or whatever the heck they call it to get the content. And even they add DLC to the games to where you need it so you can have the full game. I just wish at some point in their lives they come to realize what they have done with DLC and taking some of the content out, and you have to pay so much money just to get that content in the game. Like, it's stupid. Like, who in the right mind would spend like almost $200 on a collector's edition? And half the time they don't even put the physical game in there. It's a freaking download. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, who does that? Apparently, gaming companies do that. It's just dumb that you can't buy the base set game, especially when you're on a set budget. Oh, you would like to have the full game, but at the same time, like, you could only spend $60 here and there, depending on your budget. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree with you on that. You don't even pay me to play video games. I don't even know how I'm surviving on this anyway. Like, why am I on this channel if I can't buy games? Because you don't pay me, because we don't even get paid on YouTube. So what's the fucking point of me playing or doing this video in the first place? Dude, it's a grind fest, man. It's a grind fest. We gotta keep going. Once we get 1,000 subscribers and get 4,000 hours of watch time, we'll do all right. And then I'll pay you. But for now, you're doing this for free. But what if I want to get money? Like, come on. You dragged me out of bed early just to do this stupid video. I was having a great dream, and you destroyed it by waking my ass up. So why am I here to do this video with me? Who wants to listen to a podcast with just one person? Well, apparently people watched the last podcast, so you told me, well, people watched the last podcast. Did we make any money off it? No, we did not, but at least people are interested in what we got to say, you know. So quit your bitching and let's finish up this podcast. We got like three more topics to talk about. Are you down for it? I guess if I have to. Like, God, I don't want to do this anymore. So the next topic is the new SpiderMan game. I have seen bits and pieces of the game. It plays pretty good. A lot of controversy with that game with the graphics. Like people were so concerned that it was going to be downgraded, but it's not. It's a really good game. I would love to play it, but I'm just suck at those types of games. I even have some Batman games I haven't cracked. But if I was a huge Spider-Man fan, I mean I am, but not enough to buy the game. It's a great game. I would love to get it to play through it, but at the same time, I'm not very good at the game. So what's your take on the new Spider-Man game? I don't really give a shit about the Spider-Man game. They need to come out with a Captain America game. Because that's my favorite hero. Captain America, hands down, my favorite hero. I could care two shits about Spider-Man. Spider-Man could go suck a dick if I care. Hey, Eric, it's gotta be family friendly, bro. But I'm just stating my freaking opinion. The game sucks donkey dick. Eric, do I have to cut you from the podcast? Go ahead, cut me from the fucking podcast. I didn't want to do it anyway. Eric, I will give you another chance. Just redo the sentence and say it family friendly. Fine. Spider-Man game is crap. I don't care for it. So what? You got bit by a radioactive spider, you can spin webs all over the place. It's cool beans. I could do that in a parachute. I could go rock climbing on a wall if I have to. I could do that shit in real life and then sit on my ass and play it. Like, they need a Captain America game. They get that. Oh, man, I'm hands down playing the crap out of that game. Developer, Marvel, or whoever, hear me out. Create a Captain America game, please. I beg you. So you don't like Spider-Man, period? No. Why would I? It's a crappy game. It's a crappy game. Why would I play it? Enough said. Let's go on to the next topic. Alright, I'm sure a lot of fans of Spider-Man, man, is gonna be like, hey, you bashed my game now. I'm gonna bash you. They're gonna be hated towards you there, Mr. Eric, because they're not gonna hate on me. Not gonna hate on me. Alright, we got two more topics to talk about. We're gonna talk about Fortnite. I found this on a site. GameSpot. I mean. Yeah, GameSpot. It's called, the article is basically, Fortnite keeps being cited in divorces. What do you mean by that? Like, the game is so popular. Like, I guess the guy in the relationship or the woman, depending on the situation, is focused on their time just playing the crap out of that game. And it's having an impact on the relationships. Like, all they want to do is play that game when they don't have time for their significant other. So, what's making this game so addicting to where they want to ignore their significant other? Well, let's put it like this. It's a game, right? And guys love the game. Women gotta understand that guys love the game. There is some women out there that like the game. Why don't they just join their significant other to play it? You know? Like, I understand if they're not a gamer, but at the same time, why don't they make it into their daily routine? They'd be bonding, you know? Like, why don't they just join their significant other to play? Well, at the same time, though, a lot of females don't like the game sometimes. They like to hang out with their significant other. Like, you could say like this. If you're off that day, let's say, and your significant other has to work, then it's your time to play your games. You know? It's all about time budgeting. You gotta make time for your significant other. You can't just play this game and say it's the end of the world. That's all I'm gonna do. And she's gonna get tired of that. And that's why it's gonna lead to divorce. Yeah, see, I get the idea that Fortnite's addicting and shit, but it doesn't. It's not that addicting to where you're gonna ignore your significant other. For instance, like, if she wants to do something, fucking do it. Don't just sit there and game and ignore the crap out of her. That's gonna make her leave. That's gonna make her divorce you and go find some other man to hang around with. You know, like, I'm not into Fortnite that much. I played it a handful of times and don't care for it. But I do play other games. You know, it's like, what's so addicting to Fortnite when it's breaking up marriages and you just focus on that, not focusing on your significant other. Now that I can agree with you on. See, there is a time to where you can budget time. You can make time for your woman or man, depending on the situation. You can also play the game together. That's an option. And also, you can also All right, I'm going to play this for an hour or two, and then we could do something. That's all you had to say. You don't have to just sit there and play it for 24 hours, and then your wife comes up to you, hey, do you think it's time to go to bed? Or do you think we could do something besides playing this game all day, or me watching you play this game all day? Can we do something together? Let's play a different game. Let's play a 2-player game. Let's do that. But, man, that's the first time I ever heard a game destroying a marriage. And that's all they want to freaking do. So you see, we actually agreeing on something, Thunder. I'm not all bad. Well, it depends. It depends. All right, we are down to our last topic of the podcast. Thank the Lord, it's the last topic of the video. I finally can go back to sleep after this shit's done. Do you want me to bring you back in the next podcast or not? You need to be family friendly there, Eric. I'm sorry. YouTube's being a doucher because they took our ads away. Because we don't have enough subscribers. Well, I need you to shapen up so we can get ads eventually and start making money on this platform. You got me? Alright. What's the last topic? So, apparently, if you get a Nintendo Switch and if you don't renew your subscription when it's out, Nintendo will delete your cloud saves. How do you feel about that, Eric? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Nintendo will actually delete your cloud saves if you don't renew the online prescription? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Thunder? Are you just making this up? No, it's right here. Let me show you. Let me show you. It says right there. So, if you don't renew your online subscription for Nintendo, they will delete your cloud saves. Are you kidding me? So if I play The Legend of Zelda and I don't have enough space to save on the device itself, I save it under a cloud. I forget to renew the subscription, and they're gonna automatically delete my cloud save because I didn't renew the subscription. Apparently, that's what's gonna happen there, Eric. So if you do get a Switch, you might as well just renew your online subscription thing and just keep going. That's bullshit, though. Do you see my... Do you see where I'm coming from with that? Dude, I can't handle this podcast no more. I'm fucking done. I'm out of here. Fuck that. I can't do this no more. Thunder, don't ever ask me to come do a podcast with you again unless it's with somebody else. I'm done. I'm out of here. I don't give a shit no more. Fucking done. I don't know what it is, but man, every topic that we've talked about on this podcast, it's usually the last topic he leaves. So, let me wrap it up. Apparently, Nintendo will not save your data when you on the cloud if you delete if you don't renew your online prescription. I do say I agree with Eric on that standpoint, and he does not. It's dumb because some people can't afford to keep their membership going. And I think it's a poor part on Nintendo for doing that. Because the PS4, they'll still keep theirs if you're not online. I believe same with Xbox. If I'm wrong about that, give me a site down below in the comment section to figure this all out. So basically, if you're gonna save games on the cloud on the Switch, you might as well keep renewing the online membership. So that's going to do it for this podcast. Too bad Eric decided to leave again, like always. We're going to try shooting for 25-30 minute podcasts. There will be another one. I'm not sure who with. Should be with Eric again, but we'll see. Or we'll have Eric do somebody else, or I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So that's going to do it for this podcast. If you guys enjoyed it, feel free to give it a like. Let me know in the comment section what other topics you have for us to talk about. Do you want us to do like the origin of us, or would you like us to just answer questions about ourselves to each other? why do we dislike each other? Why does he dislike me? Stuff like that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that type of podcast with us. So that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. And also, be sure to check out the YouTubers because they desperately need you as much as I do. And I'll see you guys in the next Thunder vs. Eric podcast.